What up? It's your boy, the Incredible Man. Yes, I am back at it again, and this is Black Clover, episode 141 review. And I apologize for it being so late, man. So, my camera actually broke, so I'm back to using my phone again, and that's why I haven't really posted anything on this channel, because I've been dealing with so many other videos and not having the storage on my phone to actually break them down and add them and edit them and everything. So I've been a little backlogged with everything, but I deleted a bunch of stuff and I got a lot of storage left on my phone now, so I'm gonna try to put everything out until I get back to my camera, because this seems weird now. Don't get me wrong, you can do YouTube totally with a phone and everything, but I've gotten so used to my camera, it feels weird to use my phone now. But let's get into the review, man.
I don't think I do it good, no, I think I do it great. They would do it if they could, they can't do it, so they hate. Everybody wanna look, but nobody wanna play. Stealing eyes.
Now, episode 141 is titled The Golden Family. And the episode starts off with us seeing Asta and Yuno kind of talking to each other, and Asta's making it known to Yuno, like, well, we don't have any family, but we're each other's family. And once we meet our friends later on in life, they're going to be part of our family as well. And that's a that's a very wonderful statement, because we've seen that take place with Asta and the Black Bulls. The Black Bulls are such a close-knit unit that it's absolutely wonderful, and I feel like that's why everybody loves the Black Bulls, and that's definitely one of the reasons why I love the Black Bulls. The Black Bulls are such a wonderful squad. And this episode, we kind of see that whole thing transpire with the Golden Dawn, and it kind of opened your eyes a little bit to the Golden Dawn, because we know Yuno is teaming with Klaus and Mimosa, so that's his whole little squad that they always take missions out on. And we know that they're close because we've seen them on multiple occasions and multiple missions. So we know that they're close and they have a bond between them. But we see some of the other members, which is Siren, Haman, David, Letal or whatever, and Elecdora. And we see them, they're all going there to have a meeting with Vengeance about the missions that they've been on, and they're there to report to him and give them all of the information about how successful their missions went. And at that time, we see these other members, and we have Elecdora kind of still throwing shade against Yuno. Everybody else has pretty much accepted him, and especially since all of his accolades in the Golden Dawn arc, not the Golden Dawn, the Eye of the Midnight Sun Elven arc, the other members of the Golden Dawn kind of accepted Yuno, and they're like, okay, well, he's a member of us now. Like, he's a Golden Dawn member now. And we have that going on this episode with Elecdora kind of still like, well, I don't trust him, and he's not a member of my Golden Dawn, all because Yuno is a peasant. And the thing about it is, as this episode takes place, he's constantly weighing in on Yuno, and at the same time, we have these members trying to incorporate Yuno into their whole little hangout clique after their duties. And he's just one of those people that like he doesn't do it intentionally, but he kind of shuts these people down, he kind of brushed them off. And Klaus makes this wonderful statement about, well, you could throw a joke in there or two or something, and hopefully maybe get these people on your side a little bit. And he was like, you know what, no, the moment I said it, I knew that wasn't right. So then that happens, and then the next day we come back and we see them going to talk to Vengeance yet again, and they have another mission, and this time they have to take on the same village that Asta, Noel, and Magna took on in the very beginning of the series. And that was a very nice callback, because I don't think we've been to that village ever since the very beginning. So it was a nice callback to that village and dealing with the boar monsters at the same time. And we met one of the little kids that's like, hey, you know Asta? Yeah, I know Asta. So that was nice. It was a nice, wonderful callback. But at the same time, they go back and they report to Vengeance again, and now they've got to go on another mission about a dungeon. And the funny thing is, because William has Elecdora lead all of these missions, but then Langris makes this wonderful statement, well, there's somebody else that made a very valid, I think made a very good leader. He's talking about Yuno, of course, because he stood up in the moments of the, the Eye of the Midnight Sun arc, and he stood up. So I feel like Langris has grown, and even Vengeance make that statement very known. Langris has grown into such a wonderful character after dealing with everything and being unpossessed by the elves. So Langris has grown into a wonderful character, and then Vengeance makes this statement that, I want Elecdora to grow as well, the same way that you have. And I was like, that is a nice statement. And by the end of the episode, Elecdora does grow, but while they're on this mission, he still feels that way a little bit. So they end up fighting these bandits and this Magic Knight guy with some pretty cool magic. It's what was it? Black Earth magic or something like that, and he used this one move called Sludge, and it took over Elecdora's Sand Guardian. So that was nice. He had some nice magic, and then he had this one magic item that sucked in all of this magic. Then we got to see I think it was David with the dice magic, and we got to see the chick with the compass magic. So like we got to see some of the cooler members of the Golden Dawn squad, and see them actually take this guy on, and then we see Yuno step into the leadership role, and at the end of the episode, we see Elecdora, and everybody else had already gave Yuno credit, but we see Elecdora give Yuno credit, and it was nice to have that moment. And at the very end of the episode, we see Yuno deciding to go out to eat with them because they've constantly asked him to go with them, and he finally decided to, but he was a little embarrassed, and then he kind of thought back about what Asta said. So at the end, it was a very nice episode, and we see Yuno finally making that connection with the rest of the Golden Dawn and becoming a golden family. And I love that, like I said at the very beginning of my review, it takes you back to the Black Bulls. The Black Bulls have always had that connection. There was never really anybody that kind of shunned Asta because he didn't have any magic or his powers were unique or they didn't understand it. Nobody really shunned him because all of the people in the Black Bulls are a little quirky and weird in their own right. And in that same perspective, the people of the Golden Dawn all have like that higher standard, and fits that standard. Granted, him and Asta coming from the same place, they are two different people, and they ended up choosing the most wonderful squads for them, and it ends up fitting their criteria and their characteristics. So it's such a nice mesh, and to have this episode take place with starting off kind of feeling kind of a little excluded, but because of his own doing, and then at the end of the episode kind of finally coming together with the rest of the squad. So it was a very nice, wonderful episode, man, and that's my thoughts on it. So comment down below, let me know what you guys thought about this episode, and I gotta say I really loved it, man. This is your boy Dick Incredible. Don't forget to smash the like button so you can't smash it anymore. Comment down below, and I'll be sure to respond to each and every one of them, and subscribe, but only if you really want to, man. And remember that anime matters, anime is greatness, and anime is life, man. Peace out.
It's okay, yeah. I cannot complain because today, yeah, I'm doing my thing. I stay my lane, yeah, and fight through the pain.